Molly Guy 697. Mike Hess. I was talking to Mega High, John Barlock. And he actually asked if I'd show him my pepper plants, so I thought, what the heck. I tried making a video of these things. I got like 84 plants up in the garden and in front of the house and everything, but my phone keeps screwing up, so I just decided that I'll just show you the ones in the buckets here for fun. We'll call it that. They're my best anyway. Anyway, here's a kid's lemon drop. It's loaded with peppers. He planted the seed himself, and he takes care of it. I need to pick it and get these in the dehydrator, but the dehydrator's full. So all these ripe pods on here that you may see, there's not a whole ton of them like some of the other days, but that's why they're here. That, or I just haven't found anybody to buy them. So anyway, here is this is Boot Indian Carbon. I think it crosses some sort of Scorp or something. I could be wrong. Let you guys see what you think. But it's not really having the best luck with peppers. Anyway, here's a Nagamorich that had turned chocolate on me. I got some of my seeds from some pods, so that's why some of them aren't true. Anyway, these here, for example, this guy. Oops. This guy here, it's brown, but still green, and it's soft. I've been waiting to see what would happen if they'd actually turn all the way or not. They haven't. Like this one here is super soft. I'm not having any luck with this thing. Oh well. Pruning, I suppose. Eat these later. But this one throws some nice hefty pods and lots of them. They're good and rock solid, the ones that ripen all the way. Looks like this guy's going in my pocket too. Next to that, 7-pot Congo SR. This is a small one that didn't get potted up till late, but I pruned it. There was nothing down here but like a stick sticking out of this little bitty pot. And I got some pictures of it where they're ripe, and it just looks like candy. It's a beautiful little plant, besides its leaf curl issues that it has, but it doesn't seem to mind, so whatever. Here's something I lost a tag to, so I pruned it way down, never did anything with it. I just potted it up like 2 weeks ago. Looks like trash. This here was super dried out yesterday. Its leaves don't look as green and crisp. I don't know. She'll live. And I do take very, very well care of these plants, whether this is proof of it or not, but she's thrown out a couple pods. I believe this is what do we got? Red Scorpionero. So anyway, off to the big stuff for fun. Got Boot Indian Carbon. She decided to turn chocolate on me. I'm not complaining one bit. They're tasty pods full of placenta, and the plant gets loaded with them. As you can see, there's it's just getting ready to repod, but like these whole branches were nothing but covered in pods. Awesome producer. Next to that, I have an orange Trinidad Scorpion, which is turning red. And these are some of the first pods. They're kind of funky looking, but they get a little better shape. This plant goes, but she's just loaded with them here. This is a good sized plant, by the way. This one's a little smaller. This is a Nagamorich that actually grew right, I believe. And she is covered in pods again. Next to that, this one here never did get any growth out of the bottom like this one. Just stayed this tree trunk with like a huge canopy, but it's a chocolate scorpion. And if I can get she is absolutely loaded as well. Every one of these branches dumps out ripe pods. I get maybe 10 of them a day, if not more. I need to get all this stuff picked though. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of them on here. Next to that, the Teppan Lemon Drop Cross. It was an accident, but the best tasting accident I've ever had. This thing dumps out more pods than I could imagine. I pick these things every couple days, and they just don't stop. They're hot too, I tell you. Next to that, this is one of the bigger ones. I'm going to start down here at the bottom. Red brain strain. Stalk on this thing, it's like a broomstick. If you can tell by the size of my finger, but anyway, it's got a nice solid Y. Comes up. This plant just dumps heavy duty pods. I've gotten tons of them off of it so far. Okay, next to that, we got Fatilli. Can't really see the base of it because this guy here is in the way. But, as you can see, I got a few ripe ones. She's dumped out like whole bunches and bunches of them so far. It's a good sized plant too. I don't know if you can tell. Like, I can't even reach all the way across it. These things are just massive. Next to that, we got Douglas. This one has been pretty productive, or not Douglas, 7-pot Jonah, sorry. There's some good size babies there. Getting solid, hard pods, but it's not the fullest plant. Next to this is my baby, the Douglas Scorpion Cross. I got a couple small ones left. I sold some of these here, and they're, here we go. But they're just wicked hot. This thing puts out a ton of them. It's just starting to go on round 2, I believe, because these are all pretty new over the last few days here. This guy here was absolutely loaded too. It was a peach boot. Supposedly, it's got some kind of primo or something in it. It's got real spiky knobs on her. Stinger. These are small ones too. This thing puts out pods that are like 4 or 5 inches long. And they're just full of placenta. So nasty. This is the other kid's plant. It is a garbage plant, as you can see. I actually may have got it switched up, and his plant is up in front of the house. So we kind of decided on that the one that he can have the one in front of the house because it's beautiful, like some of these. This here is 7-pot. I don't know how you say this. Changana, Chaga. I don't know. But I'm just starting to get pods off these. I ate half of one of these earlier today, and they are hot. Some kind of have a stinger a little bit. I don't know. Some of them, I thought they kind of had a bell pepper shape, but supposedly I'm wrong. But anyway, she has lots of beautiful pods too. Next to that, this one's really filling out. It's a shorter plant. Let's get down in here. I'm going to have to sit down. I picked a ton of these too, but White Devil's Tongue. Delicious. I love them. But they're all over in here. Next to that, I got a Butch T. She got pretty decent stalk too. Nice Y. There's a few peppers that had way more, but they have all been picked. So she's getting ready to make another round too. This here's Antilles Fire. This thing just puts out all kinds of pods. Just like every inch that it grows, it throws out more. Constantly in clusters. Nice plant. Infinity. I've seen some pictures of some infinities, and they have more of a longer tail, so I'm curious. I don't know. These look kind of marugish or brainish to me. I don't know. But needless to say, another huge plant. Gosh, this is about my eye level. Well, maybe actually this is about my eye level, but that's holding the branch up too. This here is definitely right about eye level. This is my Moruga. And she's in a 20-gallon container, not all the way full, but oh, well, look at the pods on this thing. They are everywhere. Get back in here. Probably goes 5 foot in diameter on the canopy from like here way up over in here. Like that branch now is up above my head. Anyway, like I said, just absolutely loaded, and I've picked tons and tons of these things. And then finally down here I have my Primo, which has the yellow bucket, 20 gallon, not full of dirt all the way. Another massive, get out of the way, massive woody stalk. I got poles propping this thing up, like 4 or 5 of them, and it just keeps falling. I need to work something out, but look up through it here. I'm kind of move it around. But these things are just growing in clusters. They are all over the place. These are just the little side shoots. Get up here into the tree a little bit. I don't know. I wish they'd turn ripe, though. I've had so many ripe ones off it. Let's swing back around here. Got some little babies. Whoa, look at that weird one. Get out of here. Anyway, so, but yeah, these are just my small ones, or the small group, that I have in buckets. But some nice pods, to say the least. And thanks for watching. I would throw in all the others, but like I said, I tried to do it. My phone dies or whatever. I forget who it was too was asking about this plant here. I'm looking like straight up. It's growing on a tree. And find some leaves. They called it almost maple-ish looking leaves. I've heard this called 2 different things. I've heard it called Creeping Charlie. I've been fighting it in my plants. It's a bitch. But I also heard that it is wild hops. So I need to do a little more researching, and maybe I'll make some beer. So until then, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.